These are the South African top 5 box office hits over the last weekend. Kevin Costner has 3 Days to Kill in the heart-pounding action thriller, entering at number 5. Our blue-feathered friend and former number 1 drops 2 places in the animated adventure Rio 2. Tinkerbell is another new entry as she and her friends battle the pirate fairy at number 3. Surprise, surprise, Amazing Spider-Man 2 could only hang on to the number 1 spot for 1 week because Cameron Diaz swoops in to take revenge on her boyfriend's other woman in this week's number 1.
Well, it really is no surprise that The Other Woman is still at number 1. I mean, it is a fantastic movie. Cameron Diaz just shining in this fantastic comedy.
I'm such a fan.
Indeed, indeed. But you know what? Can you believe it's almost weekend again? It feels like yesterday we sat here talking about movies releasing.
It seems like yesterday that I watched Ek Joke Net Twee. It is hilarious. It is hilarious. It's you must go and see it.
I'm gonna, I promise. I'm gonna take my mom.
Yes.
We need a laugh. We need a good laugh.
That's it. But guys, like I said, weekend coming out and some new movies coming out as well. And it looks like this week is based on a true story week.
Hello.
All right. It looks there's a couple of movies based on true stories. Okay, so the first one that we can look forward to is, of course, Lone Survivor. It was written and directed by Peter Berg, who also did Hancock and also The Kingdom. And it stars Mark Wahlberg, Taylor Kitsch, and Eric Bana. Now, it tells the story of Mark Luttrell, who's a former United States Navy SEAL who receives the Navy Cross and Purple Heart for his actions in June 2005, facing Taliban fighters during Operation Red Wings. Now, in the film, Luttrell, Marcus is played by Mark Wahlberg, and him and his team are set out on a mission to capture and kill the notorious Taliban leader Ahmed Shah in late June 2005. But after running into some serious complications, they have no other option but to face or to actually engage in their own way in this battle. Otherwise, they will be imprisoned. So if this is, there we go. That's Mark Wahlberg and Mark Luttrell right there.
Wow.
And yeah, it's a high-octane movie. If this is something that you're into, you will not be disappointed.
I'm sure Mark was like, look who gets to play me. Oh, pretty cool.
So cool movie, definitely.
Very nice. Talking about another based on a true story movie is a movie called Heaven is for Real. And this follows the release of Noah and Son of God in recent weeks. And it's also based on a true story by the New York bestseller by Todd Burpo, starring Greg Kinnear, Kelly Riley, and Connor Coram. Now, basically, it's about a small-town father who has to have the courage and conviction to share his son's extraordinary life-changing experience with the world. But now I'm sure you're probably asking, what is this life-changing experience? Well, the son Colton claims to have visited heaven during a near-death experience. This is the way people are saying that this has to be true, is he tells of things that happened before his birth, things that he could possibly not have known. Wow. I mean, you can't know what happened before your birth.
I saw the trailer and it looks amazing.
I know.
I really want to see it.
Me too.
Based on a true story. I mean, this little guy, he's just too cute for words.
Oh, man. Yeah. So we've got a picture of the Burpo family, and I mean, definitely not to be missed. This is quite incredible. Real life story right there.
Wow. Well, there's more real life stories happening, and this time around, I must tell you, I'm not too excited to see this one. It's based on, well, they've made a movie a few times about this. It's called Devil's Knot, based on a true story of West Memphis 3. This time around, starring Reese Witherspoon and Colin Firth. Savage murders of 3 young children in 1993. It sparked a controversial trial of 3 teenagers that were accused of killing the kids as part of some satanic ritual. And documentaries were based on it, on this case. A few came out. And also, I remember that there were a whole bunch of celebrities and musicians that have helped raise or fundraisers to help believe that these people are innocent. So you have to watch the movie to see what happened. I must say, I'm not going to watch it alone.
It's so funny how these films are like on different ends of the spectrum. You get one that's very heavenly and then
one that's very devil. I know. This one is called that. It's called Devil's Knot. So yeah, if you want to see what happened, you have to watch the movie.
Indeed. Well, and the last one we are going to be talking about a little bit later, of course, Haunted House 2. Now, this movie is so super scary. The scariest thing I've ever heard of.
It's so funny as well.
It's actually going to make you laugh.
It's so... the trailer is so slapstick. It's crazy. And it's got the Wayan guy in it. What's his name?
Marlon.
So you can just imagine, it's scary. scarily funny.
Listen
it's scarily
here,
funny.
any movie that Marlon Wayans is in, I'm sorry, it's a laugh a minute. But hey, if you can actually manage to scare us, good job.
What was the movie that they were in when we were kids? Was it In Living Color?
Yes.
In Living Color.
Yes.
Yeah. So A Haunted House 2, we'll bring you the details a little bit later. Right now, though, we are taking a very quick ad break. We'll see you guys on the other side. Don't go away.